we're gonna do this thing. Back again for part 3 or round 3 of the Set It Off cast. I'm excited. You ladies excited? Everybody excited? Awesome.
Yes.
So, yeah, we also have a special guest, but I will introduce this person in just a moment. So let's do our intros and get this thing started with Lynn. Go ahead.
Hey guys! Now let me stop. What is up, people? This is Lynn, aka iPod One Reviewer, here with another episode of the Set It Off cast. Let's get it started. Thankful for being here. Yeah.
All right. Next on our list of lovely ladies, we have the one and only who don't need no introductions, Miss K.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss K, aka 219 Gary IND, and let's get into this Set It Off cast. Let's go.
Woo. Next on our list is Nia, the video game her. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the video game her. Y'all already know what it is. Let's get into the Set It Off cast number 3. Yes.
3.
Afro on fleek today.
Girl on fleek. On something else. A hot mess is what it's on.
Girl, you ain't seen not a hot mess.
You want to see a hot mess?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm going to do it.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Introduce yourself.
Alright, what up, people? This is Meek. How y'all doing? That's it, because I have a headache.
Aw, poor baby.
Oh, Mika.
Oh.
Well, you know who I am. I am the gaming diva, Kuuppon Strives. But let's just move on. And our special guest here today, we would like to introduce yourself. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, ladies. My name is Adrian, aka B Shadows Gaming.
Oh, damn.
And
Right?
it's an honor
Damn.
to actually join everybody.
Awesome. Yay!
Let him talk some more.
I can just listen to you talk all
We're not talking at all. Just let him keep going. I don't even care what you talk about.
You want to be? Okay.
You
Well,
can read off the McDonald's menu and make it sound
Make
good.
it sound good, right?
Hey.
So, what do we have for our first topic today? Well, we're gonna go over we're gonna highlight a little bit of the Paris Games Week, mostly Sony related materials here and there. I got a little PlayStation blog thing that I'm looking at here. Actually, I'll go ahead and screen share for folks if they want to see that, just to see what the heck. And basically, it's just all the stuff that happened during Paris Games Week, so I'll just kind of breeze through it. You ladies and gentlemen can go ahead and chime in if you're interested in anything, and we'll just go from there. For the most part, this first topic is Shu Yoshida talks VR with the Media Molecule, Gorilla, London Studio, and Supermassive in new video games. Does anybody interested in VR?
No.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
Go ahead. Are you? No, you know. I'm not really interested. I just,
I have to see some more on it.
Yeah.
To impress me.
Every
Okay.
time I've had an opportunity to try VR, I never had enough time. Like, I had an opportunity to try it out at PAX Prime, but I had other priorities. But one thing that I can say about VR is, like, it's a dope concept. Like, in theory, this is what we've all imagined. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, technology would come up to such a way that where we would be able to have things like that.
Yeah.
But as far as it taking off, I'm not really sure how well it could take off, because it's not something like Kinect, you know, like motion controls with the Wii, where it's something that multiple people can experience at the same time. It's more like a singular experience, and I don't know how many people really care to partake in that. You know what I mean? Like, I think that it's probably gonna be more of a novelty than it is gonna be like a standard, but not knocking the idea as a whole, but that's just kind of how I feel about VR at this point. So
Okay.
So, not a big thing at the moment for me. I'm still kind of curious about it, but I don't know how they're gonna actually implement it. Like, make it where it's not gonna make me throw up.
oh snap!
Because motion sickness, like no.
I just wonder how it'll work with those of us that wear glasses.
Yeah, that would be very
That's
useful
true.
because I'm blind. I need glasses. And
Right.
oh, well, wear contacts. No.
No, I don't want to put
It worked
nothing
for
in
us.
my eye. I'm sorry. I
Mhm.
wear glasses. Thank you.
For those of us with 2020 vision, could definitely enjoy PlayStation VR and Oculus
Oh,
Rift.
cheap
You
shots.
got 2020 vision.
Cheap shots, really.
Just
The
saying.
shade, I tell you, the shade.
That's it.
Speaking
It
of
is
shade,
real.
What is
I ain't gonna be
this?
nasty
So,
though.
Oh no.
okay, so they got this weird looking game called Alienation or something. Has anybody heard of it? Anybody?
No.
No,
I
nothing.
haven't really heard anybody talk about like many of the stuff I'm looking at right now. Like,
Yeah.
So, like, what's the game by Quantic Dream?
yeah,
It's called Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
game is actually pretty interesting. I actually have a trailer of it right here. I'll go ahead and play that, but it looks really freaking interesting. I'm kind of curious about it, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you like that type of game, I think it'll be pretty.
Hey,
Good.
it's coming from the people behind Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
So,
It's this.
so we know it's gonna look good.
It should be good, yeah.
Yeah.
It should look good visually, yeah.
And it's come, they talking about my hometown, so I'm totally excited. Finally, a game near where my homes are at, my home. Essentially, from what I gather of the story, I kind of breezed through the story. Is it's about like AIs, like androids or whatever, and instead of them actually being artificial intelligence, they're literally beings, and they go out into the world to explore the actual world around them. And I guess you get to play as one of those androids.
Kind of like our robot in a way.
Yeah, and there's like various consequences and things that go down based on your actions and stuff of that nature. So
She feel like she's real.
concept. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I can roll with it.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
Anybody heard about this game? What is it? Wild?
Yeah,
Yeah, that game actually looks pretty cool. I did
But
see a
isn't
trailer
that
for
a
that.
PC game?
A
No,
PC game?
no.
Wild is on the PS4.
Yeah, that was one of the games. It was one of the new games.
It start
they showed.
out as a PC game.
I think it might
know
have. I
what?
don't know for sure.
I feel like you're talking about a game I heard of before, but I don't
It's
think it
this
was
one
this
right
one
here.
in particular.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on the screen right now. It's this one right here. This is Wild. It looked.
Oh
It
no.
looks amazing though. Like
I actually watched the whole trailer of it, and I mean the actual gameplay of it when the guy was explaining it, and it's an interesting concept.
yes.
Outside of the graphics, which I don't give two shits about, it's interesting because you get to be this shaman
Ride
guy.
a bear? Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
you can ride on the bear. You can actually become that hawk in the sky.
Yeah.
Really?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. It's all sorts of interesting stuff that
Yo,
goes.
he looked like the Hulk. Look at him.
Stop.
This is the concept art for it and everything, but yeah.
But I guess they're
That's the
bringing.
shaman.
I guess they're bringing Gran Turismo
Yep.
for it.
I want B Shadows to speak on that because he
Yeah,
talked
go
about
ahead.
that.
Go ahead. I got it right here.
No, you talking about on Gran Turismo Sport?
Yeah, what you think about
I think
that?
it's
man?
nothing more than another prototype game.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
they are BSing us around. It was just the same hype everybody was trying to say before that Gran Turismo 7 was going to come out and beat Forza 5. Then they said it's going to beat Forza 6. And then a few months after that, they put on Twitter that they were now hiring to make Gran Turismo 7. and then not even a month later, they announced Gran Turismo Sport.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Did
It's
you
like a
just say
teaser. It's like a
said they was
filler.
hiring?
They put a big old thing on Twitter says now hiring to make Gran Turismo 7.
Ain't that some shit?
That is retarded.
It might as well be a Kickstarter program.
Right. That's true.
It'll turn into that eventually.
Yeah, I
That's
figured that.
everything nowadays.
Wait.
I mean, but would
It
you
seems
buy
like
it? Would
that's
you
the
buy
way
it?
to
I mean, what? I don't know. I know. I'm kind of torn because I really want another Gran Turismo, but at the same time, I'm not gonna get my hopes up either. So
Yeah, I don't want a prototype. I want 7.
me either. Exactly. Exactly. I'm
Like,
sorry.
Yeah.
Until they do that, I'll just stay on Forza. You know, on the Forza
Girl,
series. I'm sorry.
Forza's good.
It is good.
Forza
Very.
is
Yeah.
What else do they? A game called Dream.
Huh? Well, I'm trying to go in order. Can you wait? Actually, okay. So they have this Until Dawn, or this, yeah, what is it? Until Dawn,
Dawn.
Rush of Blood. It's some virtual reality crap.
no.
Nope. Well,
That's
most
what I feel like.
there's been some good talks about Until Dawn.
Yeah,
What about the virtual reality?
Until
I
dawn.
feel like
Yeah,
it's
but
on
see,
virtual
Now a
reality.
game like that could work with VR, cause
Yeah,
like that's like
Yeah,
that's a
go ahead.
whole nother
You
level.
can go ahead and have your heart attack.
No, I want to play.
I'll
That would
stay
be
here in the real world.
that would be
Yeah.
an actual game that I would play
If
in the
you
VR.
sit
You
here
can live stream
you
it.
mesh,
Yeah.
you try and mesh virtual
And there's
reality
another thing.
survival horror, that's gonna put some people in the hospital.
Yeah, some people are
I'm-
gonna have some legit like
Folks are
serious
gonna have some
issues.
serious-
That's giving me a chance to be in that horror movie.
No,
No.
I don't want to be in the horror movie.
When that girl does it,
Watch it.
No,
I think it'd be a good game on that.
Mm-mm.
I'm good on all
It's
that.
good to watch.
How are
I'm
you
not gonna
gonna-
play it.
No,
Yeah.
VR. How's gameplay gonna work? How
Well, we already figured that out. There's some VRs where they have a little actual handheld control while you have that VR on your face. I don't know if they're doing it without the handheld. Yeah, it looks like she has it in her hand. So see, there's that.
so she's got
That-
an
that's
actual
okay.
controller.
I'm just waiting for somebody to
It's
drive
freaking
their vehicle with a VR headset on.
But they
No,
have the
I feel
move
like
too. They let
with
you use the
VR,
move with
I'm
VR.
gonna see people talking about I got sick.
But see, they're sitting down in a chair. I'm like, me personally, if something comes after me, I'm running. And your VR.
Oh, I
stuff
can see
coming
that
with me.
now. Everybody
like,
in there, you see holes in their apartments and houses because they done ran into a wall.
It
Oh
don't
yeah.
matter. It's gonna be me running out the door with your VR visor flipping off my head in the process.
Yes.
Game system didn't crash.
I'm looking
before.
forward to it.
Doesn't matter. I'm done.
That's how much is it? 250. That's $250 wasted.
Yeah.
That's how much it is.
Is that how much they're gonna do the VR for? Cause
I think
that's another
so.
thing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
I thought it was 250.
I think it. Yeah, I think that was what it was.
Buy a whole nother console.
Well, no, now this VR is it working with just so I guess each console's gonna have their own. So basically, you're gonna be 250.
Well, Microsoft isn't doing VR. They're doing AR, where you can actually see what's, it's kind of like a projector, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
basically.
weird.
That's what I don't.
I would do.
I don't know.
But I'm not doing nothing you put on your face.
See, I think the VR would be better with a game than the AR.
Yeah.
But the AR, you're just projecting that to
It
right.
depends.
The
It
way
depends
that
on
they
what kind of
did it with
game it is.
Minecraft, did y'all see that one video when they were showing how they could do Minecraft with AR? Like they were like legit building
yeah,
stuff
that
on the
was
table.
interesting.
Like
I
that
see,
was
that would be
crazy.
the only time I play Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft would probably be the only type of game that could work with that though. But VR could probably work with more than
Yeah.
those type of games.
Now, if they could project it to make it look like I'm in the game.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah,
thoughts on
yeah.
Happy Shadow? How do you feel?
I was gonna say with Sony's track record, I'd give it a year.
Give it a year. Yeah,
I'd
that's
give
true.
it a year
Yeah.
because it'd be out a year, still have like 3 games on it, and then they'll drop it like they did the Vita.
Well, I don't
Exactly.
know. They announced a couple of games for the PlayStation VR at Paris Games Week. Like they got that Until Dawn game and that Riggs game is like you're in like a big mech, something like that.
Yeah, man, it just seems like the Vita all over again. They'll support it for a little while. It'll
they'll
get some
drop it.
trashy little games, and they'll
Like,
drop it
why
when
do they
people ain't
do that?
buying into it.
Why does Sony do that?
Because they're retarded.
Let's give you a Vita, which is it can be a great handheld. But no, I'm not gonna support it.
It literally
I'm just
was
gonna
a
forget
great
about it.
Like the Vita, I'm gonna say it like this. I know nobody wants to hear this, but the Vita was a great handheld. It was executed horribly, just like what Nintendo does with their systems. I'm just saying, it was executed horribly because they had support for it for a little while, then they support it with these old kind of cheap games, and then nothing. And then they tell you it's a legacy console, and then you're just like, well, what the frick? So yeah, you can't just come out with something that's a great idea and expect people to jump on board and then do nothing with it. Well, they did that with the PS4, but still.
I mean, but the PS4 gave him a
PS4
cushion though.
has games though, at least.
Yeah.
And it's being supported at least. The Vita was not being supported at all. It just seemed like they kind of threw some games at it every once in a while. It had a lot of dry spells, that's for sure.
The Vita was actually a portable PlayStation 3. They could have it had PS3 graphics in your hand.
Yeah.
Right.
It had no kind of support because they was charging too much for people to make games on it. That was one
Yeah.
strike. The second thing is they had proprietary memory, and that pissed a lot of people off. The
Yeah.
memory
That
was just for
memory.
an 8 GB card
Yeah,
or some
that memory,
Right.
that
Yeah.
Was
I
retarded.
hated that memory because it's like
Yeah. Those
It was
memory sticks,
I
$100
would
though.
for a
love to
32
go.
gig card.
Yeah, I
It's
would
like
love to go
$7 for the
to
memory.
Best Buy and get the little 32 or 64 that's on sale, but oh no, it don't work like that.
nope.
No, you can't.
Proprietary. Yeah,
And
Yep,
they
you
messed
gotta
up
do
on
I
that.
that.
asked I asked the Sony guy the other day. I asked him. I said, what are y'all gonna do with the Vita? And this was before they announced they were just gonna cancel support on it altogether. I
Yeah.
asked him a few months ago. I said, what are y'all gonna do with the Vitas? There hasn't been no games come out on it since MLB 15. And
Mhm.
he goes, "Oh, we're probably gonna keep it." I said, "Keep it for what?" He said, "It's gonna be a secondary controller to the PS4."
See?
Oh,
I
See?
was like, "Wow."
So it's been
I said, "So they're
relegated
gonna
to a controller now. Like,
yeah,
basically
but
turn it into a Wii U remote."
basically
Damn.
they're
pretty
going
much.
to little gamepad.
And
It's
that's
it's
all.
essentially essentially going up against the gamepad, which you really shouldn't be trying to do because the gamepad it was an interesting it was another one. It was an interesting
Yeah.
concept, great
Not
idea,
executed
executed
properly.
poorly, and
Yeah.
it's in a time where you have laptops and tablets and phones. It's just completely useless.
Stupid.
Have those other things. It's like, why do I have this screen on my game controller? What do I need it for? I could have
Yeah.
played, with what Xbox is doing with the whole being able to play your games on your tablets and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's something that Nintendo should have been
Which
looking into. But
I'm hoping if they come out with the NX, they get rid of that gamepad.
we'll get to Nintendo in a minute. Hold on.
Well, I still
Just get rid of it.
could have been a really awesome handheld. I mean, the graphics were on point. I love the fact that it had dual cameras. I
Hmm.
love the fact too that it also supported voice chat.
Yes.
Come on, I was playing a pool game. What was it? It was something Kings. I don't remember now. And I was just playing the game, and all of a
Mhm.
sudden, I'm talking, and dude is talking back. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, you can hear me? And he started laughing. He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, well, dang, what? Like, I had to literally go into settings to turn the chat, turn it off because,
It's
it's
automatically
by
on.
default. Yeah, by default, you can actually talk to people. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So it's as if we are in like a virtual lounge actually playing pool. And it was awesome because I'm sitting here
Cool.
like, yo, this is nice. It could have been something great.
Yeah.
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 Again, they always dropping the ball on something. I was so, I mean, this is how I met a lot of YouTubers like Will.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We met through the Vita craze and everything because I was just, I mean, I geared up for the Vita. I bought all kinds of stuff in preparation for getting the Vita, including that $100 memory card. But
Wow.
Oh, see, you a
and,
real
and it
thug. I
hurts
don't
my
know.
heart that it bombed the way it did because
Yeah.
I wanted to love it. I really did.
Yeah.
There's this other. I'm just gonna go through some of the other games that they had real quick for Games Week. So we have Gravity Rush 2.
Yes.
It's actually the sequel to Gravity Rush, which was on the Vita.
Yes. I am so
So-
excited that's
Because I
coming to
had it.
PlayStation 4.
I think Gravity Rush is on PlayStation 4 now, right?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be, yeah, the original
So
one is gonna
yeah,
be on
you can play it on the
PlayStation
4, and then go ahead and check that out and be ready for 2, which comes out next year, I believe.
So
So
exciting.
I'm happy. I'm so excited because this game is the business. It's so much fun, just fucking up shit with gravity. I'm sorry, it's just hilarious.
Yes, that game is so dope.
Just be screwing shit up with the gravity, but yeah, it's definitely worth the checkout. So what you guys thoughts on that? Y'all
I am
excited?
Yeah, it should be fun.
excited. Like that was one of the main games that made me want to get a Vita, but I never got one because
Well,
those
I
memory
kind of sort of got it
cards.
because of that game, and some other games came out that were pretty cool, and then that's when I was just like, where are the games? I think I played a total of like 3 or 4 games on the Vita before it just collected dust and I was just mad. I was so mad. But yeah, this is a definite must buy. And then the next game is Horizon Zero Dawn, and oh my god. Oh my god, this game is like hyping me to the heavens, and it's been a while since I
Yes.
felt this way. Like, I love what they got going on with this game. Like, I'm sorry, I got to screen share this.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
gonna say, remind me what that one is.
It's a good game. It's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be a
Horizon
really,
Zero Dawn is gonna be one of those games that defines like the gen. I believe it. I
I
believe
hope
it.
so. I hope so because it's really, really freaking beautiful.
Oh, okay, yeah. That
Which
shit-
game is this?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
by Gorilla. Is it by Gorilla Games? Is that who-
Yes.
Okay.
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
dope.
the story for it.
No.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Like,
I want this. It kind of has, to me, it has Monster Hunter aspects to it.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
reminds me of Monster Hunter as well.
And I
I'm
love
looking forward
It's
to
open
that.
world, right? Is it open world?
it's open world. Last I checked. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna switch it up, but look at these monsters in the background.
Those
like,
monsters
oh,
look
gorgeous.
crazy, yo. Like it's so crazy.
gorgeous. And like, there was a recent,
Oh.
there's like a recent fight or whatever that was going on, and
Yeah, like
they
she
were just-
slowed down time or something, so she
yeah,
can
like
look-
that was pretty
she can
cool.
zoom in and look at her competition to know. All right, I need to hone in on this right here. That is nice.
That's gonna be so dope.
Yeah.
Like I cannot wait to play that game.
I can't wait. It's
That's
it's so
gonna
good.
open up so many, strategy possible.
Yes.
Yeah, because they say it has RPG elements and that it's open world and you can craft and do
That's
all
cool.
sorts of stuff. And I like that we have finally get another female lead character.
I
Yay.
love her design
That's
too.
good.
Like her design is so
I like
dope.
her design, and she's redhead. Yay,
Yeah.
Ginger.
She's a fireball.
Get one again. But yeah, it looks good. And then these creatures are like all like
Yeah, the bosses look like they might be a challenge. which is
Yes,
what
I love like the combination too of like the ancient like style, like and some tech as well. It's like it's real like I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. So dope.
Yo. Man, that game. I want to get it. I'm sorry, I just want to get it so bad.
That's gonna be good.
Yes.
But I'm gonna have my PlayStation before that come out. Like it must happen. So that's all. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about another game that I'm waiting for. Ratchet and Clank.
Yay!
Oh my god, Ratchet and Clank.
Although,
Yes.
isn't it a remake?
No, it's a remake.
I don't care. It's like
I don't
it's
care
not
if
it's
it's
not
remake.
really a
It's
remake.
not a
It's a
remake.
reboot.
Don't
It's a reboot.
It's a reboot. It's a new game, but with new. It's kind of retelling the story over again. It's
Is it
not
built?
a
Is
reboot.
it built? Is it
Built
rebuilt?
from the ground up. Yes.
Built from the
Yes.
ground up. It is an actual
okay.
Ratchet and Clank
Okay.
game. I'm
Long
excited.
as
Yeah.
it's not a rehash, long
Not a
as it's
rehash.
not a
New-
rehash.
It's built from the ground up,
Right.
doing it over, starting over the story, all that good shit.
Okay.
Yes.
I
That's a
cannot
good
wait
shit right
for
there.
Ratchet and Clank. Yes.
Go play it at Best Buy. They got it. They got a demo.
Yeah,
of
they
it.
do.
Oh, they do.
Yes, they do.
Alright.
They got it at Best Buy and
Looking
GameStop.
out.
Go
I
check
didn't
it
know.
out.
I didn't know.
I know. I've been playing it at GameStop like almost all the time I go in there. I'm
Okay.
like,
I gotta go play it. I gotta go
I'm
play
gonna run
it.
Kuuppon out of there. They say,
I don't know.
listen,
I
woman,
know. Best Buy already told me I need to give people another chance, another turn on the.
they like,
I'm like, look.
back on. There's
What?
this weird little
you could be
game.
push-
Yo,
pushing them little
did
kids
y'all
back.
see-
Get your ass out of here.
Somebody in my chat, real quick,
Tagging
somebody
kids.
in my chat was
What's
like,
up?
this guy's voice though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he's blessed with the voice of sound, man.
I'm just saying, like, we need to let him talk some more. I mean,
I'm
God.
saying.
Y'all need to check his channel. If they listening to his voice, they need to check his channel. His channel's out.
Didn't watch the channel.
They get all the content and all the voices they want right there.
Right, right.
Channel.
I'm sorry, D-Shadow, you really need to do a voiceover for like a game character or something. Straight up. Straight up. They need to. This dude right here, come hit him up. Anybody, any game developing companies listening in? Yeah, right.
Like, he
Your
really
voice,
needs to
right?
be like a voiceover guy. Like, do some announcements on TV, do something.
Something. Yo, he's like one of those late night show dudes. Hey, welcome aboard late night show. We're gonna give you some information on the news. And be like, yeah.
I could
Okay,
totally
so-
listen to
Actually,
like
I
his
can
voice
do
on
it.
like an easy listening channel
really?
or something like that.
What
I have
is
a
that?
podcast.
Okay.
Wait, you what?
I should do that on SoundCloud.
Oh wow. What's your
Yeah.
SoundCloud?
What's the
I'm gonna need a
SoundCloud?
I'm not trying to sound thirsty, but like legit, what's your
Right now.
SoundCloud?
I'm gonna put that link in the little.
Let's get us some links up there.
Make
We
a bit
will
of
send
salt.
you some traffic. Trust and believe.
I need to have you on the Between Gamers podcast.
Oh yeah, B Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him on everything. Put him on everything.
Yeah.
It said Between Gamers.
Yeah.
You need to put him on
Interviewing a gamer.
interviewing a gamer. Let's get this dude on some stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
interviewing a gamer would be awesome.
yes.
You should do that
I
too.
think I mentioned to you, B Shadows. I think a while ago. It's just been. I know your work schedule has been crazy, but yeah.
Yes.
Whew.
Man, work.
I mean, I'm just
Work
saying.
will hit you.
I can't be saying
Things you
some
gotta do
stuff.
for your hobby.
That's it. You know, you're right about that.
Uh,
No work, no games. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I keep going.
Yeah, so what's your SoundCloud though? I'm just saying.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Oh, he linked it in the
Oh,
He
he
chat.
posted it.
LinkedIn?
Yeah, he posted it. Yeah.
Look, everybody just went.
Mika finna go on mute right now. She said, I'll be back.
how dare you? All right, let me see. I think there's like a few more games, and then we can move on to some speculate. There's the Battleborn open beta coming out first for the PS4 in 2016.
Okay.
It's an interesting little.
Ooh, I
kinda
love it. Yes.
Yeah, it's
We
an
got to play with the
interesting
devs
little-
at Prime.
It's like
How many of
co-op,
you played?
multiplayer, story mode, play the story solo or cooperatively. You could and then loop and character progression and all sorts of. So it's just got a lot of stuff going on. It looks interesting. It's from the people who made Borderlands.
It plays a lot like Borderlands too.
Yeah.
It has a
I like the way it
Borderlands
looks.
feel, I'm sure.
I love the way it
Play
looks. Yeah.
Gravity Rush from Vita, because that's where Gravity Rush comes from. It was on Vita.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
I had the hiccup, so I didn't have the earphones on.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Kinda.
we've been. Yeah, we
I
already.
was
said
holding
that.
my breath at that moment.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
This girl is way back in the past. Come to the future. We're done with all that. It's all good. We still love you. But yeah, there's that game, and I think what was the last game? There's one more game I was looking at, and I think that was pretty much it. Cause I kind of breezed over some other. Oh, Nier.
Near.
Nier.
Nier.
Automata, from Square Enix and Platinum Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sequel to the game Nier, I believe. I never played that game, so unfortunately I know nothing about this, but it does look interesting. It's got its RPG elements, but it's got, Platinum Games kind of like fighting styles, which I love. They're so awesome. I love their fighting styles. So, there you go. Oh, it looks good. It looks so good. Yeah, it's awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot of cool games coming out next year for the
I'm just glad that I'm just glad PlayStation finally bringing out some exclusives.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like my PlayStation has
if
been
they're
on
gonna
rest
do
mode.
all this, can they hope they come out with some new servers or something?
That's not gonna happen. So we're just gonna go and ignore that because
We
don't
talked
talk
about
about
WoW
it.
there.
That's like taboo now for PlayStation. We just don't talk about that.
Whatever. My PlayStation Plus is about to expire, and you know
Mine
what?
is
I don't
too.
even care.
Dang. You gonna be
Mine is
offline, huh?
too.
Yep.
I might.
Offline on the PlayStation. I'll continue to be on Xbox because that's paid up through November of next year. So I'm down. PlayStation, I'm good.
I'm
Well, it
just
is what
waiting
it
on
is.
2016 for these games, cause yo,
Anybody interested in Tekken and Street Fighter 5? Tekken 7?
Tekken.
Tekken is gonna be hype.
I'll play that.
Tekken gonna be
I
hype.
love
Tekken's
Tekken.
gonna-
I love it.
I've been waiting for Tekken to come back. I'm gonna grab that up too. Yeah, apparently they're telling the story of the Mishima clan and stuff, so that's good. Finally get to see what the heck is wrong with this family because they are dysfunctional as hell.
Those they're crazy. I love Tekken, but you know what? One of the reasons why I love Tekken though is because it's crazy.
It is.
I wonder what their Thanksgivings be like.
They're crazy, and plus, Jen, that's my baby daddy, so I gotta support
God.
Tekken. That's the boo. I don't care.
Somebody get a baby daddy.
It's fine,
Yeah,
whatever.
but the thing I like about Street Fighter is that all of the
Wait a
characters
minute.
can be unlocked through in-game currency, so that kind of take you back to old school as opposed to pay real money
That's true.
Unlock characters. You can actually work and unlock
Oh,
characters.
you're
how it
switching
should.
gears.
Unlike Killer Instinct, huh?
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, the shots.
The shades. I had to say
Them
it.
shots, though.
Yes,
It's real.
She bodying people right now.
I don't even play that.
Yeah, I just canceled my pre-order on Street Fighter.
Oh, no. Why you do that?
Wow.
What happened? What happened?
Y'all didn't see the announcement yesterday? What is the creators decided to censor the game?
Yeah.
All right, no,
Yeah.
And censor the game for what? What you mean?
Let me reiterate something on that. The whole censoring of the game is supposedly that they're supposedly to censor our Mika. Did they make it official that they're censoring her, or is it still supposedly a glitch? That's what I'm.
They showed it before and after. What it looked like before and after.
They made it something in its official announcement now.
It was posted by Capcom.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's official then, because I was waiting for official notice if they had censored her or not. They apparently censored our Mika, so anybody who likes Rainbow
and Cammy.
And Cammy, okay.
Yeah.
What about Chun-Li? She didn't get her jiggle bitties censored.
Goodbye, you a mess.
When has she ever been a double D? This chick should not have jiggle bitties running around like that.
Jiggle bitties, I love that. Jiggle bitties.
She had surgery. You know how that goes. She had the surgery.
You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter is hot stuff, man. She got that money. She went and got some enhancements. What you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody else.
Exactly.
They over here censoring stuff.
I don't really care about censoring that kind of stuff because I really don't care about your cheeks in my games. Like, it's all right with me. I don't care.
That's the reason why this game kind of got on my nerves. You're playing and all you see is jiggle.
What? It's just I don't understand why they let it happen. The whole censoring, our video games. It's like you do everything over there in Japan or whatever.
Honey, they've been some.
That's true.
That's always been the case in most games, though. I don't really care. I don't know. Maybe I should.
That's like going back to the original Mortal Kombat when they put sweat in the Super Nintendo version.
Exactly.
You taking stuff away from us that ain't fair. We're
right.
Gonna play
like, where's your bigger market and you're taking away all that stuff? Like,
I mean, do people really care about like the cheeks? So I don't understand. I don't care about virtual.
If you play the beta to death like everybody did, and you go back and you get the final version and all this stuff is just cropped off and censored, it's like you're only doing that because somebody said something about it in the demo.
Yeah.
Wow. Nobody even paid none of that stuff attention until you made a spectacle of it. Like nobody cared about her smacking her booty and whatever other move they were trying to do. Nobody even said nothing about it. Like we didn't even care. We just like her fight style.
Right.
Yeah, she had a good fight style, and the smacking of the booty did not offend me one bit, because I do that from time to time too.
I mean, but it's not like it's like a major edit, like they edited her moves. Like it's still plays the same.
They cropped her whole lower body out when she does that move. You can't see nothing
wow.
the middle of her back.
Ridiculous.
So she over here slapping her butt, but you don't know what.
You don't see it. You just see her back turn, her face turn around. That's all you see.
That is dumb.
But yet in Grand Theft Auto, you can go to get in the car and buy a hooker and all kind of stuff.
And go to the strip club.
Yeah, and make it rain in the club, shit like that.
I personally don't care about this, but I understand for those who do.
No.
I mean, it's just sad to hear about it.
More prostitution in Final Fight. You want to tell me?
Hello.
That?
Right.
But okay, well, whatever.
Did they do it to like lower the rating or something? Because a lot of people do stuff like that to lower like the game rating so that it could be like wider appeal, like more people can play it.
No, they shouldn't even be doing that because that game alone. I mean, come on, lower the rating. Really?
Because like that's part of the reason why Halo went from M to T, so more people could get their hands on it.
It don't matter because these parents are buying the games for kids
anyway. So the parents ain't paying attention. They throwing
They don't know.
at their kids. They don't care.
Little Timmy go in the store say he wants Grand Theft Auto and the parents gonna buy it. They don't care. Well, he wants Grand Theft Auto 5.
I always talk to
Grand Theft Auto?
To me, it always makes business sense when they do stuff like that because they want it to sell to a wider audience. Like, yeah, sure, there's still people who still buy M-rated games for their kids, but it's like they feel more comfortable doing it if it's at least T-rated. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. It's if their rating does change, then that might be one of the reasons why they did it.
Because you're limiting the whole market when you keep it to just one rating. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true. But I mean, I don't care about them. Sorry. I mean, I'm old enough to play and get my games in the store. If you not, oh well, better go tell mommy.
Yeah, but see, I would always talk to the parents, and as long as the parents understood what they were buying, that is a different
Yeah.
story. But if you tell them and they had no idea, and then they turn around and say, "Well, no, I'm not buying this because of this," then
Yeah.
okay,
But when
that's
you
their
think
choice.
about it,
Yeah,
though, you
that's
don't
what I
really
used
expect to
to
see
do.
stuff like that in like a fighting game. You like, okay, these people with like superpowers, they fight each other. All right, that's cool. But you don't know from
I don't
looking
know,
at
you can-
like a Street Fighter box, like, oh, this there's this chick with like her cheeks out and she's smacking her booty. Like you don't know that from a Street Fighter game.
Right.
It makes sense in Grand Theft Auto because of the storyline is kind of gritty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it just depends on the type of game you're trying to serve up. Like the kind of censorship like that I didn't really understand was in what's that game? Fatal Frame, because it was already M-rated, so there was really no point for
They
them to
censored
censor
that game?
to censor the game. Like, because there used to be bikinis in the game, they took the bikinis out. I didn't care personally.
Really?
But they
see,
did take the bikinis out. But it's like the game is already rated M. Like, there's really no point in doing that. But with a game like Street Fighter, a game that anybody could play, it kind of makes a little bit more sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all the games. There's some talk about Uncharted 4 multiplayer, but I could give two shits about it, to be honest.
What?
I'll be playing the actual game and not the multiplayer.
What
Girl, there is
multiplayer?
a ton of games.
Why is there
The multiplayer for what
games,
game?
though?
It's fun.
Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4. Wait a minute. I care about the multiplayer for Uncharted 4.
That's what I said. What do you think?
Well, you know what? I don't know, cause my homie Erica's for the win. Shout outs.
Yeah, I
Made
saw
a video.
I saw that video. She wasn't too happy. I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I agree with what she was saying with the whole, like, it seems like it's kind of made for lesser skilled individuals.
Dang.
But
What, the multiplayer?
because some of the stuff in the game, it just kind of
Yeah,
seems
that's
a little. It seems like it has the potential to be a little unbalanced. You know.
That's
Yeah.
People need to get their skills up.
I mean, to be fair, I am a lesser skilled individual, so maybe I can benefit.
Yeah, don't dumb the game down because some dumbass don't know how to play it.
Hey, there we go. There we
Miss
go.
K, I'm
Miss
fine.
K.
That'd be
Like, listen, I am a lesser skilled individual, and I am very offended by what you just said right now.
Let's talk about y'all.
Learn to play the game.
So,
Them body shots.
The body shots, right?
It's all love.
Shadow, do you have anything to say about Uncharted or anything? Any of the...
No, I'm probably just gonna play the single player anyway.
Single player.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, the single player is always going to be like the meat and potatoes of Uncharted, but I am somewhat. I do want to at least play the beta. I want to get the collection so I can play the beta. But
Alrighty, well, does anybody... Okay, so apparently we're just gonna move on to Nintendo real quick. Oh boy.
lordy.
Oh boy. So Nintendo is gonna have a Nintendo Direct this Thursday, I believe.
It's going to be the first one
Thursday.
since Iwata passed away, BTW.
Yeah, so
It's odd.
Thursday.
it's gonna be
I hope
very
it's gonna be
freaking odd. I'm gonna do roundtable style. Just kind of get you guys' thoughts on what you think they might show, what you think it's about, or are you excited? Are you just kind of like, eh? So we'll start with you, B Shadow. What's your thoughts on this Nintendo Direct? Any kind of speculations or whatnot?
Nah, I won't even watch it.
Wow.
Straight to the point.
Straight to the
Right
point.
point.
Hey,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. I
That
respect
moment when you're depriving the people of your voice, though, you ain't got nothing to say. I mean, come on. This is what the people want, B Shadows.
Nintendo's already burned enough bridges. I don't have anything to deal with them no more. I mean,
Oh, wow.
y'all see, until I literally see them do something with the NX or even show something, some footage of the NX, I have nothing else to say to them. The Wii U to me is already done. It's no sense to even talk about anything else that comes out for it.
Yep.
That system is done to me. Once I beat Bayonetta, I ain't got nothing else to play on it.
Wow.
I
Okay.
don't care about Hyrule Warriors. That's not Zelda. I'm a Zelda fan. That ain't Zelda. Another Mario Kart, yay! I got all 7 of them. You know, it ain't really nothing on it that's gonna make me be so excited. And I didn't want to say this, but I actually proved this in one of my podcasts the other day. The damn Galaxy S6 phone is more powerful than the Wii U.
Oh,
that is
snaps.
That's got something. That's something. Oh wow.
wow.
No, if you go online, look at the specs, look at the specs on the Galaxy S6, and look at Nintendo's Wii U specs. Not only does the damn phone have more RAM and more hard drive space, but the processors are over 1.6 gigabytes faster.
Oh, snaps.
That is bad.
Wow.
That
That was
is
one
not
of
good
the
at all.
that was one of the true reasons third-party developers didn't want to make games for it, just because of that, how terrible it really was. They didn't want to say that publicly.
Well, they
When the
obviously, yeah,
phone,
they kind of, wow.
yeah, when that phone came out, that proved it. I was just like, wow, phone is more powerful than the Wii U. That's
Mm.
horrible.
That says a lot.
Make sure you put that in the title.
Oh, snaps.
Right?
That's the Galaxy S6.
More powerful than the
I'm
Wii.
gonna get a lot of dislikes for this comment alone, but I don't give two shits about it. Say what you gotta say, homie.
I mean, hey, you gotta keep it real, bro. Let
Gotta
them
be
know how you
real. That's
feel.
what podcast. Say what's on your mind. We are not gonna be hate about it. So that's your thoughts. That's all you feeling.
And it's fact.
That's
So
it.
hey.
Okay. Well, hey, do you, girl. So, Lynn, what is your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct? Are you gonna watch it? What are you speculating? All that good stuff.
I'm gonna watch it. I have no idea what they're gonna talk about, and I hope that it's gonna be good because I don't think anyone is ever going to be able to do a direct the way Iwata did.
Oh.
He just had that je ne sais quoi, when
Yeah.
he did his directs, and I greatly enjoyed them because he seemed like he was, more of a down to earth type person, a people person, and he seemed like he really enjoyed his job. So, I have no idea how it's gonna go. I will watch it. But I have no expectations. Like I'm not. It. I'm gonna just see how it is, how it go, how it flows. So
Mhm.
All right. Well, Miss K, what are your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct?
I don't have any. I won't watch it.
Mm-mm.
You're not gonna watch it? What?
I won't watch it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not the same without Iwata there. I'm sorry.
I just want to see what this new cat's gonna be like.
That's if he even presents, because apparently it's gonna be different hosts. I don't know if he's gonna be
Yeah.
the one
If they're
presenting or
not
not.
talking, if they're not talking about the NX, I really don't want to hear nothing.
Oh
Yeah,
well, they ain't
that's
talking about that tomorrow.
No, I won't be looking at it then.
Well, Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you go ahead and tell me your thoughts on that, Nia. Man, what are you thinking?
I don't think they're gonna show anything new. I think it's pretty much gonna be about stuff we already know. Like they're probably gonna talk about Star Fox. They may, you know what? I don't even think they're gonna talk about Zelda. I ain't gonna get my hopes up.
Well, no, they ain't.
But there was a couple of smaller B team titles that got pushed back to 2016. So it probably be that. Might be some just little small stuff. I'm not really expecting anything too crazy. I mean, the whole, it's gonna be different without Iwata. Obviously, I'm gonna miss Iwata was the homie. I didn't agree with a lot of stuff that he did, but he was the homie. I loved his demeanor, especially in the directs. He was real, personable. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be really interesting to see how they continue on the directs without him, because after all, the directs really were his idea to kind of be more in tune with the fans and give it directly to us. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, but like the rest of y'all, my hopes ain't high. I'm either gonna be whatever, or I'm gonna rage on Twitter and y'all gonna be entertained for about 30 minutes or however the thing lasts. But you never know with Nintendo. Sometimes they smash it out of the park, and then sometimes they completely just fail. But a part of me really wants to believe that Kimishima was going to try to do whatever he can while he's in office, since he's a lot more business oriented than Iwata was. Because Iwata was he was just a ball of quirkiness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was all about different and new experiences, and Kimishima is all about business. He trying to get them dollars. He trying to make sure that the company looks. And he was the president. A lot of people don't know this, but he was the president of Nintendo America, or CEO of Nintendo America, back during the Wii campaign. The Wii would like to play was genius. Hopefully he can replicate that for whatever they do next, however long he's in office. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Okay. Okay.
Hopefully,
Alright.
like the execution of whatever they doing in 2016, he's behind because he had those hard reads about the Wii U. He knew the Wii U was gonna be trash.
Yeah,
And he said it. He said like, "Yo, the Wii
Hey,
U
this
is."
is trash. Y'all shouldn't go forward with this. And they
Yeah.
ignored him.
And they
What
didn't
happened?
listen. They didn't
Yep.
listen. So if he got them hard reads, so I'm hoping that whatever they execute next year, it's on par. They have to. Like Nintendo got money, but they losing us.
Right. So
So
it's
hopefully
like,
they get that execution right, because that's really what it's all gonna boil down to.
all right, Meek, what's your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct going forward?
Oh, I'm not watching it.
Okay,
Yeah.
straight to the point.
Yeah.
Oh, Mika.
Well, they're not gonna show me nothing, so
I'm talking about you sound like you feel so like terrible.
I know, so down.
No, I'm tired.
Well, I'll just give my quick little thoughts. I'm gonna try and watch it if I'm not at work. That's the first thing. And if I do watch it, I'm mostly watching it just because I want to see what they're gonna do, considering that Iwata's no longer with us. So I want to see how they are gonna take this direct, what they're gonna do with it. I'm not watching it for any kind of news because they're pretty much either gonna show us the same crap or nothing at all. So the only thing they can do to win me over is to literally show me something that I never expected, which I just don't expect.
So don't hold your breath on that.
And that's
Directs
why-
are not for that though. Like they're literally virtual newsletters.
Yeah, I literally don't
That's
expect
it.
anything. And I just feel like right at this point, it's just with Nintendo, it's just I'm just kind of like simmering. I see them as a company that's dying right before my eyes, and it's so heartbreaking to watch. And I mean, I'm not to rain on anybody else's parade out there that are still love Nintendo and don't want them to change. Great, wonderful to you, but I see Nintendo dying, and it's sad that people who are avid fans of Nintendo are just letting it
They're
happen.
letting them die. Like they're giving them
Die
like
right in
advice,
front
like
of
go
your
on Nintendo, keep doing your stupid stuff. Like no.
Like, I'm literally watching this, and there could be no Nintendo in the year 2017 because 2016 is their year to literally win us back or die. That's that's all they have left is 1 year left. If they don't get it together by next year, they're dead. And there's nothing you can say about it. People who are just, blind to all this, that's fine. They'll
Right.
enjoy whatever the hell Nintendo brings to the table. But the rest of us who have been avid fans of Nintendo, who have grew up with Nintendo and been around with Nintendo, we don't give a shit no more.
Yeah. And this is me and Kuuppon. We like the biggest Nintendo fans ever. This is us saying
So much
this.
fucking paraphernalia from them is unreal. I still to this day am head over heels in love with everything Zelda. I mean, I don't have a problem supporting Nintendo when necessary, but I'm sorry, the NX has got to prove itself. I am not going out there to buy that shit day one.
Definitely not. The NX need to be on fleek if it want me to buy that bad boy day one or
Like, that
new.
shit, like, if their system is not more powerful than a fucking Galaxy S6, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Like, look up the fucking specs on the NX and it's the same shit. Not even nowhere near that motherfucker. I'm done.
I don't care if there's
Like,
Pikmin 4.
Hey, the phone is more powerful than what I'm creating.
That's a
but
lie.
no. And it's a shame.
Mad at us all day about it, but hey,
I mean, to be fair, the Wii U was made like a long time ago. And phones are
It
getting a
was.
lot more
it wasn't
technical
made
than
for
they
this
used to
this
be.
this actual cycle of this era. It was
Yeah.
it's before it's another case in point with Nintendo. They make stuff early.
They don't make it
and-
future proof.
Yeah, they just don't. And that's,
So y'all saying it's a Wii 2.0?
who kn- I don't think.
It
I
better
don't
not
think, I
be.
don't think it's a,
Not
I don't
be.
think it's
I
a
don't
Wii
think-
2.0.
They better.
Well, actually, they do have a controller with a screen that's been talked about for forever for the NX. So be prepared for that again.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think the
thought
screen
that it
was the
gonna be
problem
a
though. It was just the
separate
way
game.
that they
They
executed
don't. They
it.
obviously don't care. And hearing that's where I'm just like, maybe they didn't get it, so they're gonna die.
I don't think the screen was the problem though. It's just the way they executed it, because even though the Wii U has like this screen on it, it's still a controller. Like it still has all the same buttons as this.
Problem is they didn't utilize the game.
They didn't utilize the actual console itself. The
do
screen
nothing
is
with it.
whatever. They can do whatever they want to do with the screen. I don't care. It's the actual console
this
and the
is what I like
support
about
was
the
not
game.
there.
I want that. I want gaming support for the console and more features, so I can actually share and be online with my friends. Because I'm sorry, couch co-op is not the business anymore.
Definitely not. Game chat, maybe.
Like, look at all your competitors.
Also a DVR feature.
Yeah, like look at your competitors. Even if they don't even have. Look at your competitors. Look at what people are doing online. Look at what they're doing. They're doing YouTube now, Twitch and stuff. People are playing with their friends across seas and stuff like this. Do you honestly think people are going to be swimming across the ocean to come and sit in their friend's freaking couch to play a game, Nintendo? No. So you need to fucking cater to. You keep sitting up here and saying you're family friendly and you cater to the people and you want us to be all, to be able to interact with one another, but you cut us off. We can't talk to one another.
They need balance.
We gotta be in each other's houses and shit. Gotta get on a fucking plane. A plane ticket costs the same as your fucking console. No, bitch. No.
They need balance. Like they need balance. Like here's the thing with Nintendo. A lot of people feel like Nintendo, they need to move away from the family friendly thing. I actually think they need to keep it, but they need to also cater to the people who grew up like us. They need to do both. They need to do both.
Make it a choice. Let it be my
They don't want to give you. They don't want to give you party chat.
They don't.
No, they don't want you to give you party chat. You might say something bad about.
Yeah, you might say, "Hey, Miss K, you suck," and I'm gonna hurt you.
That's what cause you a ban for 1 month.
Hell, it shows on Miiverse. You post on Miiverse, but or anything minutely small or something, they'll literally will send their freaking hags after you. Oh, you just posted a bad word, and oh my god, like.
Oh yeah, they good for it.
Yeah, they censored crap on me one time. I typed in crap.
Yeah, they won't let you like say crap. You can't say like suck, like I suck. Like they were like, oh, you can't say that. It's like, oh shoot, I can't say nothing on this thing.
Yeah, it's like you're up here catering to this family-friendly crowd, and the majority of the people on your system aren't so much as it is like family-friendly, but they're kind of older people, and you have probably some teenagers. You have a few kids here and there. I'm sorry, but leave it up to the freaking parents to monitor their children. Stop it with all this crap, Nintendo. Like, stop fucking putting handcuffs on me. I am not the one that did it.
Right. I don't think Nintendo knows the demographics because most kids have Xbox Ones and PS4s.
Right. Most of the people who play Nintendo are grown. They grown or they grown with kids and they play with their kids. And you know, all of them
play Nintendo Wii U. Case in point, my coworker's son.
I'm gonna tell you now.
My coworker's son is 7 years old and he doesn't want a Wii U. He plays He wants a PS4 or either Xbox. Well, they do have an Xbox.
See,
I think a 360.
He want to play with his friends.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
7.
PS4. So
everybody on Nintendo board still sleeping with teddy bears and shit. You know they.
Nintendo need to stop censoring everybody too that post up gameplay. Even if
they're gonna be doing that.
They need to stop that for real.
That shit ain't never gonna stop
because they are copyrighting people's stuff.
Yeah,
they good. They good for
seriously.
They're not.
No one is so gung ho about these copyright strikes than Nintendo. Wow. Everything that I've ever posted up on my channel in reference to Mario Kart or any kind of Nintendo game, copyright flag. You know, it's like really Nintendo, y'all need to chill. Like
the only way you can get around it, you got to take all them sounds and stuff out.
Yep, you gotta take the music out.
You gotta take the music out. If you take the music out, you can.
Yeah, but keep in mind too, they could still content strike the game. They could.
They can still get you for visual content because that happened in one of my Splatoon videos.
Yeah, they haven't got me for that, man.
Yeah. See, they didn't used to get me because I used to always just take the music out because it was always usually the music, that would get you. But
so that's the visual. Well, so far they haven't. I mean, I put up Nintendo stuff. They haven't visually done anything yet. So.
Well, my hope is since they finally giving us unified account systems next year, that they will be a little bit more lenient with the way they handle online because now they can actually identify individuals who are using their services. Because, because the way that it is now, everything is just like it's tethered to the hardware. So if say if I'm harassing Miss K, because we had a bad game of Mario Kart, like they can't really track me because my account is tethered to my console. So they got to go through hell and high water just to get me, you know what I'm saying? But like when the actual unified account systems come and it's actually me, my profile that spans across all things, you know what I'm saying? It would be a lot easier to deal with, users, but
Wow.
That's just me being optimistic. For all I know, this will never happen.
I can't afford to be optimistic. I'm just kind of like I'm halfway between what B Shadow is feeling and what you're feeling. Yeah, just kind of like yeah, kind of like fuck them, and kind of like okay, maybe. So I don't know. Call me a hater if you
Yeah.
want to, but
Really,
I just
my
I want to be
yeah.
cautious about my
That's
Can't
opinion.
pretty
blame
much
you.
me. I'm pretty much cautious right now with Nintendo. Like I'm
I'm
just like
very
taking a wait and see,
yeah,
just kind of
I'm
seeing
very
what they
cautious
do.
on
Well, it's almost here. What, E3 next 2016?
it. Who
I mean,
knows?
in March they bringing out that program, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
All right, enough Nintendo. They're giving me a headache. Moving on. We can start talking about some the new releases that have been coming out. We got Tomb Raider, Fallout 4, some Black
Already
Ops or
out.
whatever. So
Black Ops 3.
Already
okay,
out.
I'm gonna go round table. Hold on, I'm gonna go round table. We're gonna start with our guest, B Shadow. Have you purchased any of the following games: Tomb Raider, Fallout 4, or Black Ops 3? And
I
what are
got
your thoughts?
Fallout. I got Fallout and Black Ops 3.
Okay, and how
Um,
you feeling about them?
I'm only 5 hours into Fallout. I love it to death. I actually like
Wow.
the I actually like the fact that you can actually switch it in third person and it controls like Mass Effect.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh
cool.
wow,
oh, they changed.
Dope.
So
that's
That's
so you
cool.
ain't
awesome.
gotta put it in first person. They actually fixed the third person control and the camera, so it actually looks phenomenal.
Okay.
And I'm playing it on PC, so I'm running it at 4K, so that's
There
even
you
better.
go. There you
Ooh,
go.
Oh,
That's
that
You
is
put
but
what's
that's a
up,
thing of beauty.
right?
Black Ops Black Ops 3, y'all don't want to hear what I want to say about that because I
Say
already
Mm.
it.
got
Go
Say it.
a
ahead.
review coming out about it. Well, I can just go ahead and say it. It's gonna be in my review video anyway. But
Okay.
I think Activision should get literally sued out their ass,
Oh.
like literally sued. They copied 4 different games in this game to a
Mm-hmm.
T and stamped the
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty stamp on it,
Oh snaps.
and they need to get sued out their ass. And I'm gonna start with the multiplayer mainly. Number one, that's Titanfall. 150% Titanfall. I
mm.
mean, they copied it all the way to the way the man moves, to the way you kill people. The wall run is flawlessly to Titanfall. And they even stole the scoring system from Destiny. And even the costumes from Destiny. And it just different gave them different colors.
Ooh.
And I'm like, that's unreal. And then you go into zombie mode. Okay, zombie mode. They stole the graphics from Bioshock. Number one, everything from every town to the giant and all that. That's 100% Bioshock. If you'll play Bioshock 3, you'll notice those levels. That's
Mm-hmm.
how bad it is. Even the player models of the zombies are from Bioshock. And then when you go over there and you touch those little lamp things, and it says "Release the Beast,"
Mm-hmm.
that's they stole that from the Darkness, from 2K games.
Dang.
Yes.
It's
Mm.
identical to the Darkness, not even like slightly different. It's identical all the way to the way you grab the zombies, how you can shock them, how you can rip them apart. That's identical to the Darkness, not even a slight difference. I
Wow.
mean, they copied it so perfectly, it's unreal. My brother was in here and I popped it in and showed it to him. I said, let me show you what they just stole. And I hit that little thing. He said, that's the Darkness. I said, he said it came out of his mouth right away.
Oh.
And I'm
Wow.
like,
You didn't even point it out. He just said it.
my brother just looked at it and said, that's the Darkness. I said, yeah, they literally just copied it that easy.
Oh
And
wow.
I said, this is unreal. I said, you don't have anything in this game original outside of the campaign, which they still kind of stole some
Hi,
stuff from
mama.
Advanced Warfare on that. So I'm like, well, that's their own game, so they got the right to steal that. But I
Oh
mean,
snap.
it's just crazy that everything multiplayer wise they stole from all the major titles in the world. And
Wow.
Wow.
a lot of people don't know this either. The PC version of Call of Duty
Mm-hmm.
on Nuketown map is way too damn small. I think it's beautiful as hell. They redid it, but on PC you can play 18 people at a time.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
So picture 18 people on that little tiny ass map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every time
Chaos.
you spawn in, you
Oh,
get
running on
shot.
top of each
That's
other.
it. That's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
enjoyable.
No, I got shot every time I even spun in. Someone was
Mm-mm.
already standing ready to kill me. I was
Mm-mm.
like, that's unreal, man. I played a 16 to 18-minute match the other night, and I think I died over 38 times.
Damn.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh
And I was just
wow.
like, I mean, time I spun in, I took 2 steps, bam, I'm dead.
Bam. You did. Yeah.
I was like, this unreal, man. And the
Might
spawn
was
spots are terrible, but
Mm.
the campaign I love. I've always loved Call of Duty campaigns. Their campaigns have always been great to me. Even
Wow.
Ghost, people hate Ghost, but that campaign was great to me. But I mean, it's just the whole principle with the multiplayer side of it. They stole so much. There's no reason why they shouldn't be stolen. I mean, they shouldn't be sued. And it doesn't feel like a new game because it feel like you just copied everything from everybody else.
That's
Wow.
It's horrible. But Tomb Raider I'll be getting Saturday, so I still don't plan on playing it because I'm actually holding out till I beat Fallout, and then I also got to beat the definitive edition 100%, which right now I'm at 94. So
Yeah.
unless I beat it 100%, I'm not
I
playing it.
haven't played the.
yeah, I just finished the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, so I 100%ed that. So I was like, finally, just in time too. So that's awesome.
I haven't even opened up my definitive edition yet.
Well, you need to crack that thing open. So
Yeah, you gotta get on that.
yeah, get on that because you're a little late. So was that all your thoughts on the games?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So, Miss Lynn, how are you feeling about any of the games? We have Black Ops, Fallout 4, and Tomb Raider. Do you have any of those?
I have not purchased any games.
Get out.
I am. Look, I'm holding out for some overtime.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Until I get that overtime, Lynn will not be purchasing any more games because Lynn is up to her eyeballs in debt with Best Buy. So Lynn got some bills to take care of before she think about buying any other game. So I'm good now.
Well, Lynn is excused. My apologies.
Shout out to Lynn.
Put you on spot like that.
It's all good. Hey, there is nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody
Honest.
have their thing, you know,
That's
so,
true.
You don't have to buy
hopefully
everything
we get some
ever.
overtime sometime soon, and I can make it happen.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be there when you get there, so it's all good.
It might be cheaper.
Exactly.
By the time I get it,
It'll be cheaper.
right?
Yeah, it definitely will. So, Miss K, did you get any of the games?
The only thing, well, you know, of course, I purchased Halo, but I ain't got the game since October the 23rd.
Oh my goodness,
Thank
that
you,
is
Dale.
crazy.
Suck. That's all I can say.
I don't know, Tomb Raider.
No, I didn't get Tomb Raider. I may pick it up. I don't know yet.
Not sure yet. Okay.
Not sure yet, but I did. Fallout, I've never been a fan of that series at all. Maybe I'm missing out, but I just never got into it for some reason.
Yeah.
But it does. I will look at the gameplay. You know, I will watch the gameplay. I might be compelled to buy it if I just keep watching the gameplay and you know, if it's something that I like.
Yeah.
Of course, y'all know I like shooters, so yeah, I picked up Black Ops 3. You know, and I agree with B Shadows. There are a lot of elements of the multiplayer that is just like Titanfall. But see, I like Titanfall. I still like Titanfall. You know, so not saying it's right to copy other games, but these developers really, I don't even know if they have any kind of inkling in their body to be innovative nowadays. You know, it just seems like they just copy off the next big, you know, the next big thing, so to speak. So, but yeah, it has a lot of elements of other games. It's just, I can say, what is it? Pretty. It looks good. You know, it's a dope looking game. I'm having fun with it because I'm playing with a lot of friends.
Yeah.
So as long as I'm playing with friends and we chopping it up and you know, I'm cool. You know. Not saying that it gets a pass for copying other games. I'm not saying that, but so far, you know, it's okay. I haven't touched the campaign. I want to wait till my squad gets their copies, and then we're gonna go ahead and tackle that campaign co-op, you know, and complete it, you know. So other than that, that's the only thing I've picked up. Nothing else.
Miss K, your Titan is ready.
Guess what? I don't even in Titanfall. I don't use the Titan. I don't want to use the Titan half the time.
Yo, you don't use
using
Titan?
I don't like using a Titan either,
I'm
Miss
a
K.
rebel. I'm a rebel. I go against all odds. I said, I'm gonna be a one-woman army. No,
We are the same, Miss K. I don't really care to use my Titan.
I'm a rebel. I said, no, you have to gun me down. I'm sorry.
That's what's up. All right. So those are your thoughts.
Yep.
All right, Miss Nia, go ahead. What have you been playing? The Tomb Raider, Fallout 4, and Black Ops. Any of those in your arsenal of games?
The only one I bought was Black Ops. I don't have my case. Yes, I do. I got Black Ops. This is actually my first Call of Duty I ever paid for myself.
Uh-oh.
And I'm part of the problem because I bought it because it was like Titanfall.
You ain't.
I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't nothing, y'all. I ain't stuff. But But yeah, cause I never really could get into Call of Duty before. I'm not really sure what it was, but like I played the beta for Black Ops 3 and I was sold. I was like, yo,
Okay.
this is legit. Cause like I like the more fluid animations. Like I like the agility in Black Ops 3. Cause I guess a lot of it is because I also like Titanfall.
Exactly.
But so yeah, blame me for the reason why the game came out like Titanfall. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm
I
casual.
seen you on that Titanfall.
Hey, I'm young it though. What you mean? But I didn't get Fallout. I never really got into Fallout, and I didn't get Tomb Raider. But I have been watching Miss Kuuppon play Tomb Raider. It looks pretty dope from what I've seen. I might be compelled to actually scoop that one day. Not anytime soon, because I'm like Lynn. I'm trying to save my money too a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably the only games I'm gonna get for the rest of the year is like the Uncharted collection and probably Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yeah.
Probably that's about it.
Picking that up too.
I'm getting the Amiibo Festival, but the only reason why
No, get out. Nobody cares about
Yeah,
that.
we
the
gotta
only
catch
reason
you
why I'm
up.
getting that is because I need them 3 extra cards to complete my Amiibo card collection. Actually, I've completed the Amiibo card collection. I just need them 3 extra cards because they promos.
Wow.
I'll be good.
I'm sorry.
My Amiibo card collection is 100% complete. I am happy.
Well, at least you got it done.
Look at this girl with her Amiibo cards. Get out of here.
I was not gonna get into that. I said no, hell no.
They are addictive. I kid you not.
The
It's like,
only Amiibo I will buy ever. Ever.
they are so
Exactly.
cute.
That's
I
cute.
know.
I want some that I can just open.
I opened mine. I don't give two shits anymore. I'm
Oh, what
talking
they
to
feel like,
Oh,
Kuuppon?
I'm gonna
Hey,
open
I
it.
told you, didn't I do an unboxing? You didn't watch it?
Yeah, she opened it on
She
her.
opened up. Yeah, she opened them.
I did
Yeah,
unbox-
girl, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
me-
buying nothing.
Did you
that
get
I
any new games or the Black Ops, Tomb Raider, or Fallout 4, or anything like that? No, you haven't?
See, I got well, I haven't started Halo 5 yet, but I did get Black Ops because I'm into, like Miss K, I'm into shooters, and I do like Titanfall.
Yeah.
You're the
So,
problem too.
Yeah, I'm part of that problem.
Part of the
too.
problem.
Part of the
And
problem. Get out.
I did watch Kuuppon's gameplay of Rise of Tomb Raider, and I may pick that up. I don't know.
That
And
was good.
Fallout, I played the first one and didn't get too much into that game, so I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know about Fallout 4 yet, but I am looking for Pip Boy.
Huh? No, that thing is cheap.
I don't care. I just need the amiibos. Somehow I've gotten into amiibos.
Oh God.
Ooh.
So you want the Pip Boy for
Pip
collection
Boy.
purposes.
Oh my Jesus.
No, I just want the Pip Boy because it's Pip Boy.
Okay.
I mean, I bought the Yoshis because they're so cute and
They are cute. I started
Yoshi
to
is
they
my
are.
favorite character. Yoshi and Peach, and that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. So that's all you got. Well, as you know, I have been playing the Tombs of the Raiders. Yeah, oh my God, that game. I'm not gonna give any spoilers out. You can definitely watch it on my channel. I got them loaded up there. I've been streaming them on Twitch, and it's just gorgeous. I love looking at it. She's in the tombs now. She's not just kind of sort of going into random areas that look like a tomb, but not really one. They still have those. They still have those kind of like not really tomb places, but also actually in big ass tombs where she's falling over everything, getting chased by mofos, all that good stuff. I just got finished fighting a bear.
Are you gonna stream tonight, Kuuppon?
I don't know. I might.
I hope so, because I want to
So-
see.
Yeah, I probably might, because I gotta work tomorrow, but I'll probably stream later. Probably after this, I might pop it back in there after I eat and stuff. But yeah, the game is really, really, really interesting so far. I love how fairly seamless it is with the cutscenes and you actually playing. Because half the time I'm just standing there waiting for her to move, and I'm like, oh, it's my turn to play. Okay, good. So it's really good. It looks nice. On my TV, I'm sorry if my stream doesn't look all that great, but yeah, you'll definitely enjoy it once you get it into your homes. The story is very intriguing so far, so I definitely like that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it to anyone. Of course, if you want to wait for a price to go down, there you go. Do what you got to do. I was supposed to get Fallout 4, the Pip-Boy edition, but bills caught up to me, and I had to cancel it. Plus, that thing was cheap as shit. It's made out of some flimsy plastic. It just looked raunchy as heck, and I'm not spending hundreds of dollars for some cheap plastic. No, thank you.
Right.
So I canceled my pre-order of that. I do plan on probably picking up Fallout 4 later down the road, but not anytime soon. I'll probably hit a Xenoblade Chronicles X instead before I hit that one.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Black Ops, I don't care. I'm not a shooter girl, sorry. I was supposed to have Rodea the Sky Soldier for the Wii U today, but a kerfuffle at the post office made issues worse. So eventually I'll get it, and I'll probably do some gameplay of that. Yeah,
Could you spell that, ma'am? Could you spell that?
Right.
You are a nut. Oh my goodness.
I'd be like, what in the kerfuffle did you just say?
It's a word. It exists.
Yeah.
I know.
So
I'm gonna have to say that in the podcast.
Yeah, say that in the podcast. Just throw that in a random conversation. People will probably look at you like, what the?
Right? Wait, did you take your medicine today? Nah, fam.
Anybody picking up Battlefront?
Nope.
I canceled my pre-order.
I didn't like
The
it after I
honeymoon
played
is
the
over.
beta.
No, I am not.
yeah, there's a lot of people who
The
are
beta
just
ruined
over
it
that.
for me.
I
The
canceled.
beta was good. It's just the other shit that came behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they
That's
put all
usually
that.
how it works too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So now,
they were kind of pegging on people's hype of the game, and then at the last minute, okay, throw that out there while everybody's hyping stuff. And for those of us who have a mind and can see what they're doing, and those who don't care, they just, we'll keep playing it.
nope, that's okay. I say I'll pass.
Whatever.
I even passed those. What is it? Need for Speed.
Need for Speed now.
Yeah.
You passed on Need for Speed?
I played the beta. It was all right.
Oh, well, wait a minute. You was all like really happy about the
Yeah,
beta.
till I played the
Honeymoon's over on that one too.
Fix some of the stuff that was that they didn't fix a lot of things. I said I'm not buying it.
Okay.
All right, well, it is what it is. All right, well, we will just move right on along. We have a real world topic that Nia was talking about a moment ago. Go ahead and let the folks know what just went down, and we'll kind of go over that. And it's a pretty sad topic, and
I hate to go from like these good topics to these real world topics, because some of these real world topics, like they
hit home. But people need to care about it. It can't be y'all playing games all day and nothing going on around, not knowing what's going on around you.
So apparently sometime this month, I do believe it happened sometime this month, a little 9-year-old boy was killed in Chicago. He was apparently lured into an alleyway and he was shot. Apparently it was a gang related attack because of something related to one of his family members. Apparently his daddy was in some type of little situation with a member of a gang. I guess they targeted his son. And also as a result, apparently like there was a GoFundMe account made in the little boy's honor, and the mama, instead of using it towards like funeral costs and like things like that, she used it to like buy a car, and like now the daddy is capitalizing on it and like selling shirts in the little boy's honor. And there's also a lot of people who are refusing to step up and like kind of give some type of lead as to who could have possibly been behind the shooting. So basically this little baby just died in vain, and ain't nobody saying nothing, and his parents seem like they don't really give a care.
Sounds like to me his parents just don't give a shit.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it
Sounds like they just wanted them. They did a GoFundMe and just wanted that money.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's it. No.
Because I don't understand why you wouldn't use that money to help further the investigation toward finding
Right.
did what,
Who did it?
Or at least be out here like most parents. They're
very
like they're on the news. They're asking you if you can help. Please help. At least do that.
something. But yeah, it just seems a little shady on the parents' part, and
It seems shady
the
for
fact that
real.
nobody's got no information nowhere. Like all this whole snitches get stitches movement needs to go the frick away. And people need to start speaking the hell up, because our communities ain't gonna get no better unless we start telling what's going on and we start getting the right people off the streets. It's not about color at this point. It's about getting those people that don't need to be on the streets off of them.
That will just take a little baby's life for nothing.
Yeah, you over here taking this kid's life, and he has nothing to do with whatever beef you got with his parents. Go talk to the parents. Go do whatever it is you know. Go beef with them. But the kids, leave the kids out of it. Whatever happens to that rule, no women, no kids, or whatever. Whatever happened to that usually was like the drug rule or something, where you don't mess with the kids. Yeah. So leave that. I don't know what to say, but that's not cool at all.
That really broke my heart. Yo, I was like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah. And like that's another thing. Like I want to talk. Like I know you were talking about how it's not really like a black or white thing, but I think that like especially like in the black community, especially a lot of like inner city communities and like in the hood, the projects, whatever you want to say, like a lot of it has a history behind it. A lot of it is due to the fact that a lot of black people really just don't trust law enforcement. But then there comes a time when stuff like this happens and you really gotta try to get you gotta
put that first foot forward though, you know. I know I'm saying I don't have no kids, but if I had a kid and they were murdered or something like that, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put my little biases or prejudices, whatever it is about the police away and be like, look, my kid has been murdered and you need to be doing your job. So irregardless of what you feel about my skin color, let's do what we need to do to find out who this person is and put him behind jail so he doesn't do it to another person. Right. And that's just the bottom line.
Let's look at it like this. It's when you have people like that have that ninja mentality, like I like to call it, they don't think like that. And the problem with that situation is with his dad being a former gang member, he's had things wrong with the cops. The cops went in questioning him basically based off his past that might have caught up with him versus asking him even telling him about his son.
Right.
First they went in and trying to investigate him like he had something to do with, like, what you been doing wrong, lady, that got your kid killed.
Right.
That's the way they looked at it. The moment they did that, this guy kind of like buckled up, like, well, screw y'all trying to throw me under the bus for this, you know. It could have just been a random situation, but the whole point is they was trying to throw him under the bus for the killing. And see, what makes him even look more guilty now is the fact that they spending that money like the kid meant nothing to him.
Right.
And I'm like, you know, you don't give broke ass people money and think they're gonna do the right thing with it.
Right.
If they didn't have it before and you giving it to them now, they're not gonna do it right. She buying cars and stupid shit like that. You really, you know, they didn't value that kid's life. They did, they would have spoke up by now.
Right.
And when you got a preacher from a church that told you straight to your face, not even a black preacher, a white preacher, that said it hurt him so much, he's willing to give the money to whoever can come forth and say who did this killing. He was willing to spend the money to put him in witness protection. Once he came forward, they was willing to put the people in witness protection. All they had to do was speak up.
Yep.
But the problem is nobody wants to speak up because nobody cares. They didn't care about that kid.
Right.
That's so sad.
And that is sad.
It's only two reasons why they can be not speaking up. And I don't even think it's gang related. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what gang I'm in. You take my kid out, you take it out. It's that simple.
Right.
So my thing is, it could have been a cop that killed the kid to get back at him. And he knows the cop that killed him. So he ain't trying to speak up because he know if he said, well, it was a cop, then what? You know, he ended up getting killed or something in the whole process. So he keeping his mouth shut. It got to be somebody bigger than a gang member, because a gang member ain't gonna keep you that fearful. So whatever was going on in their life, what they doing right now is wrong. Point blank. You supposed to be grieving and trying to find out who killed your kid. They act like they don't even care he gone.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the only issue I have with the whole thing with the kid. It's sad they lost their child, but they don't even care themselves.
Right. I feel like maybe the parents had something to do with it, because for them to not to be that like nonchalant about the whole situation, something happened to where like they did something they shouldn't have done, or they knew some stuff that they shouldn't have known, or something, and it result like it had to be something that the parents knew about or was in on. And like there's no way you could be that. I mean, some people legitimately just don't care about their kids, but it's like I mean, dang.
Then again, I mean, if you feel like you didn't do nothing, like you ain't did nothing without any doubt, then the evidence will point to the truth. Just tell the cops what they want to hear, even if they are suspicious of you. I'd be like, all right, cool. You think
Yeah,
it was me?
yeah.
Well,
Like
this
throw
is
me
where I
in
was
jail if
at.
that means you can
Fine.
find justice for my
Yeah.
kid.
And that's fine, cool. You can. I'll be a suspect all day, but I know I didn't do it. But you gonna find who did it. So here's
Exactly.
all the information you need to know about me, all the stuff you need to know where I was at the time of the this and the that, and get your asses out of my house and go find what happened to my kid, because I know it wasn't me. So I know you ain't gonna find nothing on me. And if you do, that's when I'm gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Because that's when you just you planted something on me. Because straight up, but it is what it is, and it just sounds like they don't care about their kid. Like they just using this as a platform to just make some money. So I would advise people not to be donating to them no more. Just stop. Maybe somebody else open something else up, and just kind of put something together to make sure that boy gets buried and gets the
Yeah.
proper service that he needs, and maybe take whatever extra money they can get from their fundraiser to go toward finding out what happened to him, and ignore these parents, because they obviously they don't care. So
Right.
So the dad was a gang member, right?
apparently, yeah, I think so.
I hope he didn't owe
Yeah.
nobody no money, because sometimes they take your fingers
So if
out
he
if you
did,
owe them
he
money.
got the money to pay him back now.
Yeah.
Freaking
It
dumb.
is.
Let's
I
go.
don't know. I just think
You talking about Chicago? Nothing makes sense. Nothing
Nothing
makes sense
ever
in big
makes
cities
sense.
like that. Because Gary, Indiana's the same way. It's no logic. It's no
Yeah.
logic at all. You can get killed over some stupid shit.
Sure, for sure. All right. Well, we're gonna try and move on to something a little more lighter. It's not really all that interesting. It's just apparently there's been sighting of Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. If anybody knows who Doctor Strange is, he's a Marvel character in the comic books, and there's that. I've never actually followed the story, but yeah, it's interesting that they talk about that. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Also, apparently Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds have been hanging out a lot lately, so there's speculation of Hugh Jackman possibly making a cameo in the Deadpool movie. So that's kind of interesting. Ben Affleck sucks still, but he's gonna be Batman.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Every time I look at
put him
like
in
Ben.
superhero
I don't know. I
movies.
don't dislike Ben, but when I see him in the Batman suit, he looks like Ben Affleck. He looks like Batfleck. Like I'm
Yes.
sorry.
I don't
Yes.
understand why
I
they
just don't
chose
see
him
Batman.
as
I can't see
Batman.
him outside of being Ben Affleck, and that's my problem. And even if he tries to play as, I have to see him in action. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I have to see him
Did
in
you
action.
see him in playing the Daredevil?
Huh?
He was good in that.
Yeah.
No,
did
he
you
was
see his
horrible in that. What are you talking about?
I actually like him in that one.
Oh, okay.
Me, I don't like him as
I mean,
Batman,
he's
but he
got a
played
few
Daredevil all
action
day.
movies. Like,
He was blind. So.
Well, then there's some more news. Apparently, there's a new Walking Dead possibly coming to AMC, which is Romero's Empire of the Dead. I just want to kind of read this because I thought it was pretty interesting. It's like basically. AMC has okay, what we got? Hold on. Oh, Empire of the Dead focuses on a zombie outbreak and how it has affected New York City over the years. Romero's series explores original concepts that break away from the zombie norms that he himself developed decades ago. In this exploration, the zombies retain intelligence from their previous lives, making them a more challenging adversary. To add thrill to an already exciting fueled fire, Romero has given the zombies a rival, vampires. Empire of the Dead will give horror fans a glimpse at the day-to-day challenges of these dead rivals living together in Manhattan. Apparently, the vamps will represent the rich upper class, while the zombie corpses embody the lower rungs of society. So that sounds fairly interesting. And AMC has picked it up from the comic book section, so I just thought I'd throw that out there. So be on the lookout for that. And they're supposed to be bringing it out next year. So hey, so if you're tired of Walking Dead, maybe you want to watch Empire of the Dead. There you go. And I think that's pretty much it. It's just a bunch of BS that I'm seeing here. Okay, yeah, that's all I got as far as news. What's this? The Walking Dead from page. Okay, I don't care. Yeah, that's it. So, anybody else got some stuff they want to kind of throw out there? Some
Well, I don't know if
news?
anybody knows, but Target is having a buy two get one game for
Oh, yes.
free. And it's
Really?
gonna last until the 14th, so you might want to hop on that if you
Yeah.
haven't gotten a couple of these games that we mentioned that came out this week or
Mm-hmm.
uh, even before this week. So
Oh, there you
I
go.
would definitely recommend taking advantage of that.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah,
I'll be here Friday.
Yeah, it's
I
a
get
person.
paid on Friday, so I'm just saying. I mean, I probably shouldn't be spending no money, but
That sounds so. That thing sounds so whack. It's so dead. It's like hitting her. That is so funny. All right. And for any anime fans out there, Tokyo Ghoul Season 3 release date announced, and we're getting a game. Oh, and there's a game for Tokyo Ghoul. It's a pretty popular game. Let's see. Tokyo Ghoul Season 3 will be released in 2016. That is not a definite fucking. Oh my god. People. Yeah, I know, right? That's not a date, but whatever. So that's for the anime fans out there. I haven't watched this and show at all yet. Captain America: Civil War. What? Who cares?
I care. Like that is my baby daddy.
That's
Like,
old.
what you
That's
mean?
old. May 6th, 2016. Okay, Captain America: Civil War.
That's my boo, and that's
There you
around the time of my birthday too.
Okay, well, I think that's it. Shnikes, what is this about Lex Luthor? That one dude. I forgot his name. All I remember him from is "Can You See Me" or some crap, or can you? I don't know what that game was called, movie was called, but whatever. So I guess we're winding down. We got any questions or anything? Anybody else got anything they would like to say?
No.
Nope. Good to go. Okay, I don't see any questions in the comment section. Anybody else got questions on their end?
I don't see any questions.
All right, then we're just gonna log out because we're quite over our time. So we will start with our guest. Go ahead and give a shout out and information about your channel and whatnot, Mr. B Shadows.
You're gonna make me go first. That's terrible. I really just want to give a shout out to Miss K, and I appreciate her inviting me, and y'all, everybody here that invited me. It's been a pleasure with all the young ladies in here. As my channel name is B Shadows Gaming, and I have a new one that I created called Gamer Regeneration. So I'm trying to rebuild the unbiased game market to something positive.
Yes.
I did post my link over to the right called SoundCloud at Behind Shadows, which
All right.
has a lot of blogs on there. I just did a video yesterday called Being Black on YouTube. That talks about the mentality of black people today and what they should do with their life and money versus what they actually are doing and making us look bad. And I don't know. I've been a gamer since the early 80s. I don't want to explain how old I really am.
Right. No problem.
But I own every console ever in existence since ColecoVision. I still have them. I don't believe in trading the stuff in and getting rid of stuff, so I still have every system.
That's what's up.
And pretty much, I don't know. I just is gaming is my life, and it's important to me that it stays strong. And like Miss Kuuppon said, you know, Nintendo has gotten to that point now. You know, you just want to kick them in the anus muscles until they get
Right.
you know, but one day they'll wake up. You know, they'll
Maybe.
with the people
Ain't
that
got
have
much longer.
Yeah, Kendall's dead.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Lynn, go ahead and log out. Do all your outros and whatnot.
Hey guys, again, this is Lynn, iPod One reviewer. Be sure to check out everyone here on the panel. Follow their channels. Yeah, and be sure to check out my channel as well. Again, it's iPod One reviewer. Check out my segment 2, interviewing a gamer, Ms. Nia. Your interview was awesome. And if you guys want to be a part of that, just hit me up and we can arrange for that to happen.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Kuuppon.
You're welcome. Miss K, you're up next. Go ahead and do your logging out.
It's your girl, Miss K, aka 219 Gary IND. Shouts out to everybody in the cast. Shouts out to B Shadows for when I reached out to him, he said, "Of course, it'd be a pleasure." So yeah, it was good to have a male guest on here. That's respectable in the gaming community. And that's what's up. So awesome cast. Hope that everybody subscribes to everybody's channel on here, and let's keep supporting and let's keep gaming positive. I'm logging out.
Oh, I went mute.
Yeah.
Alright. Nia, go ahead and do your outro.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the Video Game Her
Alright.
on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch at the same handle. Also, check out my website, sheattack.com. We got a lot of dope stuff coming in January for PAX South, which I will be attending as press. Hopefully, we'll be doing it big like we did at PAX Prime, because we had a lot of stuff that came out of PAX Prime. So, feel free to follow me on Twitch if you guys are watching this from my Twitch channel. My handle is Nia Loves Ninty. So if you're following me on all of these, you're awesome. Bring your friends and subscribe to these ladies and follow these ladies as well as Mr. B Shadows. I'm logging out.
Yeah, y'all. And Miss Mika, go ahead and log out.
Alright, hey, this is Meek from Meek Gaming, and I want to thank Kuuppon and all these ladies for this podcast. And thanks to our special guest, B Shadows. Make sure y'all check him out and everyone else on this podcast. And y'all have a good night, and I'm logged out.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my little log out. I'm probably gonna play a little bit more of some Tomb Raider later after this, so go ahead and check me out. It'll be on Twitch. I have some more videos, unboxings to do. They'll be coming out in the next couple of days, maybe a week from now for one of them. And yeah, it's been a pleasure having you on the podcast, B Shadows. I really appreciate your point of views. It's great to always have a different, point of view on podcasts. And thank you again, ladies, for showing up and being here and just showing the gaming community what it's all about. It's about enjoying each other's company, having different ideas and topics. You don't have to all agree, but it is what it is, and this is how we're gonna do it. So, yeah, it takes the ladies to show you guys what it's all about. Yeah. Well, some of you guys, because
Some guys,
the shadow is definitely on point. So
Yes.
yeah. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. And we'll catch you guys later, probably not next week, but the week following. So ciao.